Disclaimer: the following program features language not suitable for all audiences, and the expressed opinions found within this program are a reflection of those who feature on the PopCulture Effect podcast. Welcome to the PopCulture Effect. I'm Rockin Rob, and on this show, I bring my closest friends together to talk about all the news happening in our pop culture world around us. Welcome, once again, to our little pocket universe where we just talk about whatever we find interesting.
You snuck out of the pocket universe again.
No, this is the see, the thing is, when I'm involved, I drag you into my pocket universe. That's the real trick of the trade.
No, we drag you out. They can't be... The recording booth of the editor's dimension can't be...
Alright, well, maybe I'm just delusional from being in such a confined space for so long with no food or water or light or anything.
The only light is the light from the computer.
That's so true. That's so true.
You do get food and water.
Stale bread.
About everybody getting nutrition in this bitch.
Dude,
so yeah, you're eating.
No, stale bread and chunky milk is not a sustainable food source. I'm sorry.
I don't know what. No. I left plenty of shit right there from my mom.
And it's not even. And it's not even like milk that's gone bad. You guys put cornstarch in the milk to thicken it up. You made thick milk, and it's disgusting.
You said you like smoothies.
That's not what I meant! That's not what I meant! But Subset, I am really curious. I know I've ranted about what's not on the expansion pass, but what are the games that they are putting on this? Mature, rated, whatever they're calling it.
Well, there's only going to be two, because the others are a bit more calmer. But the first one, as I already mentioned before, Perfect Dark. So you can play that standard, like just a standard game. I think this includes a DLC, but they're also including multiplayer for the game. I don't know if it's going to be like local for like on one Switch, or you're able to do online multiplayer. I've seen some gameplay of that, how that will look like, and it seems fun. A pretty nice way to get back to like couch co-op a little bit, shoot the shit, as one will say.
No, dude, see, like the one thing I want to just quickly toss in, I always respect and appreciate when companies bring old games and they're like, you know what, we're marketing this as a regular price, so we're gonna give you all the DLC, we're gonna give you all the little bits and bobs.
We're gonna give you everything.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate and respect that when companies do that.
I don't know.
Hey man, when Nintendo brought out Super Mario 3D World, they put in an entirely new game with Bowser's Fury.
Furry.
Hey man. One letter makes a big difference.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I was one that was aware of Perfect Dark, but I never actually went in to play it. Like, I had the rare replay collection, but just never got around to trying it, so it'll be interesting to see now that we're getting it on the Switch Online, which, actually, now that I mention it, the fact that Perfect Dark is on this mature rated thing, and it's on the rare replay, means even more.
Okay.
I'm just pointing out facts. That's all I'm saying.
Man is a Conker's fanboy.
Yes, he is.
Maybe I want to see the Great Giant Pooh. Oh, no, wait. No, that's not his name. What the fuck is his name? The Great Mighty Pooh. That's his name. Didn't even need to look it up. Cause I am the Great Mighty Bobbert.
Okay.
Right, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. But yeah.
Boo.
What other? Okay, what you said there was another game. So aside from Perfect Dark, what's the other game that's coming to this expansion pack?
Along with its the same category for its mature rating, good old game that I used to play a lot back when I was a kid, Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
Oh yeah, Turok.
You guys remember that one?
I never heard of
what was it?
It was Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. I'm pretty sure.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, you're basically you're a native going through a weird adventure. Not only trying to hunt down dinosaurs, but it's like similar to Doom, but instead of like demons stuff, it's like people. Majority of it is a different form of dinosaurs. I think some hellish shit goes down, but it was a good adventure, and it was difficult for me when I was a wee lad, especially in the beginning. At some point, after like maybe the first puzzle and shit, you're down the deep end already. But the given gameplay that they showed, it looks it looks smooth even on that gen.
Yeah, I've never really.
You guys gotten really? Have you guys tried it? No.
No, I've never even heard. Like I saw it in the reveal, and I'm like, what is this? Because like
I never really got into like the older. Only a few of the older games. My grandmother was is the big Nintendo head in our family, and she's mainly about all the Mario stuff. So every Mario game I have played through. Almost every Zelda game I have played through.
But none of the gems that are hidden away.
Yeah, not the hidden ones.
Oh, you guys have a chance. If you guys have a Switch, get the game, because I think you guys might. I think you particularly, you can Menace. My brain just went for a second, but I think you particularly might enjoy it. Maybe you too, Bobber, but I will warn you, Bobber is gonna ask for some dedication. That thing, after like the first 2 levels, it gets nuts.
So like, okay, here's the thing. Yeah, here's one thing. Now that we have this established mature rating for the expansion pack, like they have to put out enough games to warrant it being a thing in the first place, right? So like, what other old N64 games could we even see on this?
It all depends on what Nintendo deems for mature.
Remember, Nintendo is based mostly for like, kids, young teens.
Isn't it a mature 17 up or 18 up?
I'm not sure what the specific one for it is.
17 plus.
They're not just going by the game rating system for that, are they? It's their own mature.
Yeah, they their own rating system. Let me just. God damn it!
Having trouble with it?
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not having any trouble at all. But yeah, like, I don't know. I was never an N64 guy. I barely played the GameCube because my cousins had it when I would go out there during the 1 or 2 times that I did in my lifetime. So N64 is out of my wheelhouse.
I played like Super Mario 64 and Donkey Kong Country.
That was about it. Lucky. Oh yeah, speaking of Donkey Kong Country, they're getting a remaster. Donkey Kong Country, which one was it? Yeah,
but it's a remaster of the remaster.
It's a remaster of the remaster on the Wii, right?
Yes.
I mean, hey.
Which I'm actually kind of happy with.
Don't get me wrong, Donkey Kong Country for the Wii was f***ing jamming. Like,
yeah. I'm glad it's actually more on a somewhat modern console now, because I will say I feel like it's not a love for the Donkey Kong Country games. No, those games.
It's like a cult following.
Like, see, oh my god.
You guys aren't even true Donkey Kong Country fans. You don't even have the bongos that go with the Wii game.
I didn't have money for that when it was
I'm
fucking
just kidding. That was for
around, dude. I wanted that, to be honest. Great.
No, but like, see, this is good. Like, we're like, especially with Super Mario RPG getting remastered. Like, I think they are making the Switch kind of their new starting point. They're gonna say like, hey, if you want anything that we offer from any of our old consoles, here's what you need. You need a Nintendo Switch. If you want the expansion, you get all the old titles. You're remastering all the good titles, and then the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be all about the future. That's my pitch.
I think it's mainly because like the first one did so well. The first when they redid a bunch of the old games for the Switch, like with the Super Mario Brothers and stuff like that.
Yeah. By the way,
did
we even get a chance ever to talk about Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the beautiful 2D Mario game that came out recently?
Heck no.
No, but that came out before we even started the podcast.
Oh, no. Well, shows how much I pay attention to the flow of time. But yeah, going back to Donkey Kong Country, do you think they'll add any extra tidbits? I know they said they were going to add the 3DS levels, but like, they've got to come out with like a DLC character, you know? Like,
I don't think maybe they'll have DLC characters. Maybe you'll actually be able to play as the full Donkey Kong family again, which would be cool.
That would be a hype.
Maybe
I know in Tropical Freeze you got Funky
'Cause-
Kong.
Donkey Kong has never been those games to have like DLC, right?
Yeah, it was just full-fledged
Usually
back to
It's
back.
just the
special
full-
editions or
It's just like the
add-ons
full
and
game with
shit.
extra not even like extra in-game content, but extra collector's content for the collector's editions.
yeah.
But I'm thinking if they were to add anything, maybe you can get like Cranky Kong scenes, or you can get like maybe I'm hoping play as Cranky,
Dude, that was one of the characters I was gonna mention is Cranky. That's the one I'd want to see.
because he's OG Donkey Kong essentially.
Technically, yes.
Oh, no, we're gonna go through the timeline of
The
the.
D kid, the DK that we know is the grandson of the original
yeah,
one, right?
he's the son of DK Jr. who appeared in Donkey Kong 2, or the second
Mhm.
iteration of that game. And then Cranky Kong was the father of Donkey Kong Jr. Dude, if they give us like retro DK Jr. as a playable character, that'd look wonky as.
But I don't know. I'm excited for that because I don't know. Like I said, I 100% of the last one. I do hope they do add some new stuff.
We got way off topic of the expansion pass though,
and
because there was there was like one or two other games that went out for it, right?
I believe so, yes.
Are you going to tell us?
No.
All right then.
Okay. Now, those are the only two for that lineup for the mature rating.
section.
Because Turok can get pretty bloody, you're gonna get
Yeah, that's
killed.
what I
You're
was
killing
like. I'm like,
dinosaurs and
what-
people.
I'm like, what about
Shooting guns,
Dinosaur
rockets.
Hunters is going to be a mature rating? No, it's murderers. That's what it is.
No, you're trying to save
No.
your people.
It's dinosaurs
you-
versus people, dude.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
You're
the
on a
gore of
journey,
killing
and
the
said
dinosaurs
journey
is
there's a
enough to
lot
give
of
it
things
the
in your way.
rating. Yeah, and you gotta, because I remember old arcade games where you just like have a gun and you just like shoot dinosaurs on a treadmill. So I hope this is a little bit more expansive than that kind of rail type gameplay.
No, it's not rail type. You can move
Freely.
throughout, exactly like how you do in Doom. You can just move around,
Yeah.
climb places. There's hidden
it's like
stuff
a Doom
all
style?
around. You got to parkour a bit, solve some other puzzles, shit like that.
I got you.
But the next one, there's three more, two of which are Zelda games, and one, if you're feeling nostalgic, you can play the first remake of the first game, Metroid Final Mission?
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
people
cool.
were talking about that.
Zero
watching
Mission,
reactions to it.
Metroid Zero Mission. First game of the franchise.
I will say
Wait.
with the remasters, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're picking and choosing these specifically, and I'm liking what they're doing.
Now, I only got into Metroid like later on when it got into like the 3D market, like when they started
Yeah.
dabbling in that.
I think the first one I played was like the Wii one.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the one that came to mind.
And I know for all of our actual like Metroid fans out there, I know that's like considered to be the worst one.
But I'm sorry, it was so cinematic.
It was the first one that I saw, and it was the first 3D one, so I got excited just like everyone else did when it was coming out. I'm not saying that it was good. I agree. It gameplay wise was
Rough.
very
That was rough.
What?
I
but
will say, I did beat one of the later radiations of the game before, after I got more into the franchise, but I don't remember which one I played.
it's fair. But I believe we can all agree that they have come back out of the fire, especially with this last one. I know that it's gotten many high praises.
No.
That's fair.
Don't got much to say on that franchise, which I might just get the Switch. You know,
Might just get the Switch, just try it out.
I just
Try it out. Look,
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
oh,
No,
we're
that's
old.
funny.
Sorry, people. We are old.
We are old.
That's
a good one.
We are. But other than the only Metroid game in this lineup, the last two are both Zelda games, which, well, not seeing that we just mentioned like one of them. The first one I'm going to talk about, which I think some people will be a bit more a bit more into it, seeing it's going to be the 4 swords. 4 different links, different colors.
I
Are they gonna
remember
add
playing
actual
this
co-op
on my
for it?
DS.
Yes, this is
They're
also
adding
getting
actual-
multiplayer.
That's sick.
Oh, we gotta play it if we all have Switches. We gotta play it.
I don't got Switch, my guy.
Now, I don't know
Well,
this
go
one
on Facebook Marketplace,
the
you can buy one for like
most
$100.
particularly. What is it exactly? I see a
It's
little bit of it. It seems
It's a very
kind of
puzzle
roguelike.
it's a very puzzle oriented, teamwork based. So essentially what you would do is you would take control. Essentially the Link and the sword get split by, I think it's like a prism or something from a crystal. And you get split into 4 different links, and you can you gotta use the 4 different links to do different types of puzzles.
Yeah, each link. I remember playing it as a kid, and it was a really fun time, honestly. And the puzzles you were able to accomplish with each of the different versions of Link was really nice. I thought the coloring of each of the different tunics was nice. I'm glad that they distinguished them between red, pink, green,
If I remember,
and
that's kind
yellow.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's also like what started the fashion sense,
was blue.
kind of. Oh yeah, blue. But I feel like that started the fashion sense that would eventually come into all the outfits for like Breath of the Wild and stuff like that.
Right? No, I get that.
Because
I'm glad.
after seeing everybody was like, yeah, I want to see Link in different outfits.
right.
Yes, the fashion in video games, particularly the stagnant one outfit or same outfit, just different color font characters.
That's gonna be hell. If we actually do end up playing that together, that's gonna be hell. It's gonna be torture to get through that game.
Nah, it's gonna be
Bomber, get off of the pressure plate. We need to reset the puzzle.
Oh man, you peaked like crazy for that.
No, yeah,
It at least came through though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But was that
Other than the
all
4 sword, it's just finding my list up. I have it on my phone,
No, you're good.
and it keeps up for me.
There's like 2 other games I want to mention, and then we could do the outro and get out of here.
No,
All right.
what's
What
that?
do you mean? We're stuck here.
I don't know, dude. This is our
We just keep
dude.
recording. This is actually our 3-hour special. We're gonna record 3 hours and
What
then
do you mean?
spread
This is
it
a
across
24-hour
6
live
weeks.
stream.
No, I have a life to live. I can't do that.
The other Legend of Zelda game that's coming up was the one you mentioned earlier when we were talking about it, A Link to the Past.
Oh really?
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe that has something to do with Echoes of Wisdom.
Shit, dude, we're piecing the lore
Thing that-
together.
In that 16-bit
So cringe.
adventure once again, which I actually am kind of hyped because that was the one I played the most on the Super Nintendo, like a lot.
I'll always be a Majora's Mask.
Well,
That's
that one
my go-to.
and Ocarina of Time. I didn't have Majora's
Yeah, I'm an
Mask.
Ocarina of
because
Time boy.
I couldn't find a Majora's Mask.
But see, I played it on the 3DS.
That's fair.
And that is fair. Which
When I bought
I
Majora's
was
Mask,
thinking-
and then I didn't understand how the game worked.
I
and
don't
then never
know.
played it.
Did they move
It's time loops.
Ocarina 3D? Ocarina of Time 3D to the Switch or not?
No, they did a complete remake for Ocarina or not Ocarina, for Majora's Mask.
I still have it.
Mm,
Oh my god, I still have it. Majora's Mask.
But-
I gotta play that at some point.
the most out of this whole expansion pack, I'm mostly looking for Turok and Link to the Past.
No, that's
Those
facts.
two are big getting my eye. Yeah, okay.
You know the
Not
game
bad,
that
not
I
bad.
want remastered? Bakugan Battle Brothers.
Oh my god!
That's
You know what? That's
If they're going to do that, I want them to like redo the actual like.
If they do something like
Toys.
Defenders of the Core, I'll be happy because guess what? It's an arena fighter, baby.
Oh my
Really?
god!
Where you
So
fight
you want
as the
something?
Bakugan.
You want something like that? Okay.
You just fight as giant monsters. It's so cool.
no.
Was that
One game I would
all
like to see again is Diddy Kon's racing game. I forgot.
Oh, don't get me started on that, dude. Diddy Kong's
That'd be cool.
Racing. Now we're
I'd
getting
like
into
to
the rabbit hole, dude. We're getting into the deep rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Expansion can provide.
I'd like to see. I don't even know actually. Now that
We're
I'm
not
thinking about
Nintendo
it.
shills. We swear.
Maybe slightly. We all have humble beginnings at some point.
I feel like every kid has that one Nintendo game.
But was that all that was announced for the expansion pass?
Yes. I'm surprised, honestly, but from the other ones, it's just been... I'm not too surprised. They always just been giving us, like, a handful of them each time this stuff comes up.
I have an honorable mention that I can add for the Direct.
What is it?
By all means, lay it out.
I was thinking, I guess it's already out, or it just came out, but going along the lines of the other game I mentioned, we just got a Princess Peach title.
Oh yeah, Showtime.
This
Showtime,
one, that one.
Yeah.
Princess Showtime.
So I do
Can't
like
remember the name.
Princess Peach Showtime is the name, and
What was that?
looks like I haven't even looked at it like fully, but I just like that they're actually like representing the rest of the cast, because for the longest time, like Zelda and Peach and them were always, they're the princess getting kidnapped and you gotta save them.
Damsel in distress.
So I like
Unless
that.
you're in Smash, and then that's different.
Yeah, then that's domestic.
So, the story for Princess Peach Showtime goes that Toad presented Peach with a flyer advertising for the Sparkle Theater. Peach goes to see it, but the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch apparently appear and steal the show, and they kidnap the actors. So Peach needs to transform into the leading role to save the day, and she uses Stella, which is like this little it's the guardian of the theater that she goes to. It allows her to transform into unique outfits that give her different stuff. So you got like a sword fighter, a detective, a kung fu Peach,
yeah, dude.
a pastry chef Peach, a ninja Peach,
if there's
and a
one
cowgirl
thing
Peach.
I can appreciate in all types of media is a change in clothing, whether it's an animated show or it's a video game. It shows so much attention to detail when you actually get to see multiple different outfits.
She's got 10 different forms that she can take in this game. I won't say all of them, not to give spoilers.
Go play the games.
Some look like they are like traversal puzzle solving one, like the detective one, and then other ones seem like they're fighting, like the ninja and the sword fighter. But some of these actually look really cool. Like there's one more that I'll add that is called the Dashing Thief. Hack and sneak through the Sour Bunch's defenses and embrace the thrills and charms of espionage. Is the description of that one. So there's going to be stealth section, not only in a Mario game, but in a Peach focused Mario game. We get our first stealth section. Because, there's always been like with the boos and stuff where you need to sneak around them and look at them, but don't really think there's been like an actual stealth section.
Okay.
Not yet, anyways.
I'm sorry, but that illustration of the boos where you gotta scare them to scare them away, it just reminded me of Johnny Ethko's Mad Mario series. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to. It's just so funny. Please go check it out. It's amazing. Anyways.
Shut up.
Now, before I let my friends take it away for the rest of the information from the latest Nintendo Direct, there is a few things I want to note. First, there is one game that I genuinely cannot believe that I missed, and that is Mario and Luigi Brothership. Now, for those of you unaware, this is a sequel to a long-running series of Mario and Luigi RPG games. The one I am most familiar with is Bowser's Inside Story, and I'm pretty sure the most recent one was Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario Paper Jam. Now, I have high hopes for this game, as we've seen quite the resurgence in the overall quality of Mario games since Mario Wonder. And that's not the only thing I wanted to mention in this short little tidbit, because I feel like I'm cursed, because every time I say, oh, it's okay, they'll stop, they won't put out another showcase, Capcom went ahead and put out their Capcom Next showcase, and they revealed quite a lot of stuff, almost an hour's worth of information. But the one thing I want to talk about that came out from this is the fact that we are going to get a Dead Rising remaster called the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, or DRDR. I am one that loved the original Dead Rising game, and I even played some of the newer ones, but I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see yet another remaster, collection type game, where we get to see an old game brought up with a new fresh coat of paint a la Donkey Kong Country. And who knows, we may see some extra little tidbits thrown in there. But yeah, that was the rest of the things I wanted to talk about. Now, hopefully, we can go back to a regularly scheduled program, but knowing me, I just jinxed us yet again. But yeah, I also have a few honorable mentions for the Direct, if you guys don't mind.
Go ahead.
No.
One, it's kind of for me. It's a me one. I'm excited for it, and I'm only excited for it because of a dorkly animation that happened like 8 years ago or whatever. And that's Braid, because it's getting an anniversary edition on the Nintendo Switch. And Braid. It's basically this game where you can control the flow of time, and it's a puzzle-solving platformer. And it's one of the most famous indie games that came out in the early some odd days. Okay. Yeah.
I had to look it up real quick so I could see.
I've never played it. I've never seen anything about it, but I know it has a really cool concept. So this may be the incentive I need to actually pick it up and play it, you know? But this is the one that I really wanted to talk about because I know you're going to go crazy for it, Menace. But this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. This is a roguelike. So you're going to be able to play as all the turtles, going through levels, hacking and slashing enemies, and leveling up your turtle boy.
I'm pulling it up right now so I can look at
it. I have to, man.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm excited for, because you know what that means. That means there's going to be DLC of other characters that you can play as.
Yeah, from what I see, even just on the screen,
literal minute of footage. Less than.
Well, not even from that, but just on the title card, it looks like you got April, you got Casey, you got Shredder, you got, I can never remember his daughter's name. You got Shredder's daughter.
I don't see Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm sad.
No, it looks like they're going with the turtle and the alligator from the live action movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
I can't remember what their names are.
But yeah, dude, a roguelike TMNT game, like that's
that sounds fun.
Because I know that all of us had a pretty rough history when we played that other TMNT game, mostly because I was being a silly and played two characters at once with two controllers, and then threw a third controller and then played as three characters.
Oh, but it's a top-down Diablo style too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know I'm like cutting in.
No, you're good. But this, I think, is also coming to other consoles potentially.
Yeah. I have this pulled up. Do you mind me reading the description a little bit for him?
Yeah, sure. Oh, it was an iOS game, so it's probably just going to be a Switch game because I don't see any.
Yeah, it's a. Oh, so this is based off of a already mobile game?
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know, in Splintered Fate, brace yourself for fast-paced roguelike action where no two runs are the same. With randomized power-ups, room layouts, and boss modifiers. Take control of the 4 turtles, each wielding unique powers. Team up with friends, and explore the iconic New York locations. You have upgrades for your turtles, and prepare to face off against formidable enemies.
No.
I mean, it's getting more and more likely that, like, I may get a Switch 2 and then... I don't know, man. It's a possibility. We'll see what happens. Or no, just buy a Switch Lite. It does
look interesting.
Just buy a Switch Lite, Menace.
Just
what are you doing? Switch Lite. Literally, though. You don't need the dock.
You don't need it.
You don't need it. I need it! But yeah, I knew the second I mentioned roguelike, your interest would be piqued.
A little bit.
I'm surprised. Oh my god, that's...
Yeah, it is interesting that they're going with a roguelike for that, because usually the TMNT games have just been like platforming beat-em-ups.
Literally. Platform, side-scroll, literally since the beginning on the Game Boy Color. Which I think I still have. Yep, I still have my cartridge. Keep your cartridges, folks. Digital games are a lie. Physical media is king.
I don't know that.
Well, when you hear about certain companies and what they want to do with ownership of digital media, it gets a little bit harder to defend it. It's very convenient, but I'm also starting to think maybe I should start buying my games physical, maybe. But, I mean, that wraps all that I wanted to talk about. I know that didn't even cover half. There's so much other stuff. There's there's a Luigi's Mansion 2 remaster.
Between the past 2 weeks, there have almost been like 300 games announced.
Literally, there's so much more. There was a basketball update for Nintendo Switch Sports, which actually makes me want to buy it. I want to buy that game so I can dunk on
my
God. And go woo woo woo. 3-pointer. I did a motion for a dunk.
He says.
3-pointer.
And then you just outed yourself that you did the wrong.
Hey man, I gotta be honest, all right. And if I'm being honest, that was a crazy run of content that we just went through, and my God.
Oh yeah.
But that's been everything I have. I don't know if anybody else has anything else to add.
No, I've kind of everything that I've been interested in has been either talked to by you guys or by me.
Yeah, also as one final mention, go check out the Upload VR Showcase, because that also happened. There's more. There's still more, and we're not even going to be talking about it, because I want us to go back to a regularly scheduled programming.
We haven't even been able to talk about like some of the other shows and stuff that have been announced and coming out.
But you know what? Those are okay, because those are ongoing. We could keep talking about them.
But we wanted to give you guys. I know I'm normally the one that covers the game showcase, but it's been too much for one person to cover.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like genuinely, especially with the fact that it was compiled with Black Ops 6 being revealed, which I apologize you guys weren't able to be a part of, because Blaze and I just kind of talked about everything that happened there. So go check that out. But yeah, that's been everything we have on the Nintendo Direct and all the little bits and bops and games that have been revealed. And Doggo, I love you, and I'm not meaning that in any rude way. I genuinely do love you, and I'm glad you're a part of this episode.
They're getting excited.
Hey man, I'm excited too. I get to end this episode.
Dang.
I'm just kidding. I genuinely do love doing this.
You and me both.
I gotta go pick up a laptop, man. Shut up. You gotta go help your girlfriend. Go help your girlfriend. Loser. Man's in a healthy relationship. Loser.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a single jealous man to me. Bobby.
Hey man. I don't have anything to add to that. There's nothing.
Hey man.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much. It's like a way to segue away from that. Okay. Thank you guys for listening to our ramblings about a single direct. This is encompassing a single direct. And
this is the second episode encompassing a single thing.
Yep. It's great. I love it. But yeah, I want to thank my lovely cohorts for being a part of this. I want to thank Subset.
Heyo.
And I'd like to thank Menace.
Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Bye.
And for those of you listening on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And for those of you listening on the CJSW network, make sure to check out all the lovely content they have to offer. That's been us. I hope that they stop. They need to stop. I want to go back to normal episodes.
It should be a normal episode next week.
I hope. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you in the next one. Farewell.
Bye. But yeah, anyway, I am excited for it. I'm definitely going to look into it.
Alright, while you figure out how to start talking, I'm going to pack another bowl.
Wow.
That's in the recording.
Hey, I'm allowed to. All I gotta do is mute my mics, and then I'm good to go.
Being the blunder, but yeah, this expansion pack. It's annoying expansion pack.
Annoying?
Yeah, because I don't have a Switch. These ones are actually.
Oh, because you don't
good.
have. Oh, okay.
These are actually pretty nice.
I'm sorry, do not insult the expansion pack, because it is literally the hub where we're going to be able to play all the old Nintendo games. You don't have to emulate, except for the games that they don't put on the freaking... There's definitely going to be some games that they don't
Except for emulators, you don't got to spend money for them again.
Yeah, but that's illegal. You don't want to do illegal stuff with Nintendo. You know they'll send their ninjas and kill you. I mean,
The Nintendos?
Nintendo's. But yeah, don't diss. Anyways, yeah, I'll let you keep going. Sorry to interrupt.
No, keep going. We'll get it all out. It's fine.
No, go. He's trying to explain it. He's trying to explain your topic. Don't get out of this.
But this is coming up to adding not only 2 no franchises, fourth game along with this that I felt I'm really surprised to see a little bit that they're gonna bring it a little back alive, especially it onto the Switch. But let's get it started. They're adding on Perfect Dark. Have you guys ever played that one? I only played it a little bit at a family member's house because they owned it. I didn't really
That's
have
one of their like OG RPGs,
which I remember. Though this one headlines for the new mature listing for the category. So
yeah,
there's a whole new category for that one. I wonder what else you're gonna add on to it.
They have a whole new category, and they don't add Conker's Bad Fur Day. I am angry.
that's rare. That's not Nintendo.
No, I know, but still, it was out on the Nintendo consoles. They clearly have a relationship, Nintendo and Rare.
I don't think that they would do it because it was already remade in the Rare replay.
That's a fair point. I'm just thinking if you're making a mature section for N64 games, the one you think of is Conker's Bad Fur Day. Sorry for my outburst. I'm really passionate about Conker's Bad Fur Day.
For that, like, I can understand, but that's like same thing like with the whole Spider-Man thing with Sony and Marvel. Like, it goes down to legal bullshit.
No, I agree on that.
So much potential behind a wall of paper.
But yeah, going back to the actual titles that are revealed for it, what did they lay out for this new... Oh, no! Damn it! I tried to hold it in and it just came out. Anyways. I don't know if I'm going to keep that in or cut it. I don't know. I'll decide later. But yeah.
YouTube, keep it in. It's fun as shit.
Yeah, fine. But
just
Subset...
like that burp.
No, you're not doing that as a segue. I'm gonna segue into you.
Just like that verb.
No, shut up. So anyways,
comes up, right?
Please, can you not? Because it's not gonna be on the station version. We need it to be consistent. Anyways,
I know.
But Subset.